Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Life Moves. I'm Syed Mahmood. I'm in front of the Kaaba. As you can see, the Kaaba is behind me right there in Masjid al-Haram in Mecca. We have performed our Umrah, alhamdulillah. We would like to give you some practical advice, tips and suggestions regarding what to do, what not to do in Makkah and Madinah, including where to eat, what to wear and what to learn and so on. So please watch till the end.
After every fard prayer in Makkah and Madinah, you will hear an announcement, As-salatu ala al-amwat, meaning the funeral prayer. So there will be funeral prayer for somebody after every salah in the masjid in Makkah and Madinah. So try to learn how to pray the funeral prayer, or the janaza prayer as it's called, before you come to Makkah and Madinah. Otherwise, it can be a bit overwhelming when you get here. While you're in Makkah and Madinah, try to carry a prayer mat with you, because if you're late and the Jama'ah has already started, you might need it, because the tiles that you can see behind me can get pretty hot. We are at the gate number 20, 21, 22. These are combined gates of Masjid al-Nabawi, and you can see some shopping malls behind me, these buildings. Inside these shopping centers, you can find fast food places and some so-called upscale restaurants where you can eat almost nothing for 100 riyal or more. But I'd rather have this delicious Bangladeshi food from the Bangladeshi restaurants over there, which cost us about 17 riyal, which works out to less than half a pound. And this is delicious and more than enough for 2 people. So this is one place you can go and eat, inshallah. I'm walking towards Masjid al-Nabawi. The sun is pretty hot, so you might consider bringing an umbrella or some sort of headgear to cover yourself. I'm just using the pyramid for the time being. So we are in the Bangladeshi market, as they call it, the Bengali market, in Madinah. It is from the 21st gate of the Haram, and you have to come across the car park, and we are here, and alhamdulillah we purchased a number of soaps for just 50 riyal each. That works out to about 10 pounds or even less than that. These are pretty much like the one I'm wearing now. These are very good quality. I purchased this one last year, and this is working just fine for 50 riyals each. So we've purchased 4 for some friends and family. There are also options for other clothing items like abaya and other things, and I definitely recommend this place. And the staff are very nice, alhamdulillah. They're from Chittagong, Bangladesh. They're very nice and friendly. They offered us to have iftar with us, but inshallah we're going to have it in the masjid. So it's a very good place to shop around, and much better and very reasonably priced compared to the shopping malls. So we are walking in masjid. There's a fly on top of my nose. Thank you. Okay, so we are walking inside Masjid al-Nabawi in the yard, and while you're walking, quite often there will be a couple. There are a lot of these couples. They'll come up to you and say they're here for Umrah and somebody robbed them. They had 2,000 riyal, everything is gone. And I'm not judging any individual, but when you hear that story over and over again, you start thinking that that can't be right? We come here, alhamdulillah, a number of times, and we've never faced anything like that. I'm not saying that it can't happen, can, but it's unlikely to happen that many times to that many number of people. So I tend to feel that these people are frauds. So I believe, rather than them, these people who are working to keep the masjid clean, and they're sweating all the time in the heat to keep the masjid clean, and they're working, I think these people deserve to get paid a little better. So I think the workers here deserve to get paid better, and if you want to donate something, I'd suggest you donate to them rather than the fraudulent people who come up with these stories to part you from the abundant wealth that they think that you have. We are now on the roof of the Masjid al-Haram. The Abraj al-Bayt tower is in front of us. You can't see it now, but it's over there. The clock tower, that is. We went shopping today there, just bits and pieces, some small items. So related to that, I'd like to say something, is that don't be fooled by the fancy shops and the price tags and everything, because the actual price that you can buy for is about half or less than half of the asking price. So you must haggle. Even if you don't go shopping, you still have to buy some stuff here and there, or you have to haggle for the taxi ride from Makkah to Madinah or the other way around. So how do you haggle in Makkah or Madinah if you don't speak the language? This is what you do. You ask them kam riyal, literally meaning how many riyals, or effectively it means how much. and then you show them the phone, just point towards the phone, and they will type in the amount and show it to you. So if they write 150, that means that's what they're asking for. So if you think that's too much, you should write, say, 100. You want to say 100, so you type in 100 and show it to them. And that's how you haggle for a price if you don't know the language. And an additional little tip with that is that we're using these ancient Nokia phones because some of the mobile networks do not have the nano SIM or whatever it is called that is used for the latest iPhones. So we brought these along. These are the ancient Nokia phones which work perfectly fine. These are about 10 years old. So we brought them along. You can do that as well. Bring some basic phones, and when you're here, buy a SIM card and use it on these phones.
Inshallah, we are going to upload part 2 of this video with more tips and suggestions regarding Umrah and Hajj. So please subscribe and click the little bell button so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. And in the meantime, please check out these other videos on our channel. See you in the next video.